Hi, my name is Caitlyn and welcome to our first ever Techdren Tuesday. Right now there's a lot of change and uncertainty, and when that happens, I know it always makes me feel a little better to be more financially prepared. So today we're going to be talking about 3 apps that you can use to budget. The first app we're going to talk about is Google Sheets. All you have to do is log into your Google account, find their list of templates, and click on the budgeting one. And once you have it open, all you have to do is go in and start by entering your estimations for your income and your expenses. You're really free to customize your own categories, and you can put in estimations on how much you think you'll spend that month. Then, once you finish all your estimations for both your income and your expenses, you can go to the next tab labeled Transactions. In this tab, you're just going to enter in the data every single time money comes in or out. If you go back to the first tab, you'll notice that these transactions are now recorded in your dashboard, so you can see the difference between what you estimated that you budgeted for and what actually happened. Google Sheets is great because it's really simple and straightforward, very user-friendly. It's also free because anyone with a free Google account or a Gmail account can actually access this template on their own. What I really like about this budgeting template is that it's something that's built in Google Sheets. So if you took the time to learn just a couple of formulas, all of a sudden you can customize it to exactly whatever you need. Another thing about this is that you have to enter in everything manually. So if you have a lot of transactions, it's up to you to remember them and be able to go into the sheet and enter in all that data. The next app is Mint. You can start by signing up for an account and then you can create your own budget. Very similar, you can enter in different amounts that you want to spend for each category by the month. What's really cool about Mint is that you can link the program up to different accounts that you have. So if you have a credit card or a savings account or even a student loan or an investment, you can actually log into those through Mint. Then all those transactions that occur are going to be automatically imported into Mint. You can then go into your imported transactions, see what you spend, and categorize each transaction based on what you need for your budget. What brings Mint to the next level is that because it's an actual program, there are more things you can do with it. You can set goals, you can schedule bills, and you can even check your credit score. There's also a little section for reports. Mint is totally free. They also have an app that you can download on your phone so you can access your budget anywhere. And lastly, I really like the auto import feature. With Google Sheets, I would have to manually track everything, but with Mint, I don't have to rely on my own brain. The only thing I don't like about Mint is the fact that it doesn't really account for if you saved up for something. So if I was paying for my Amazon Prime student account, I would set aside $5 a month every single month for an entire year. Then, in June, my account would all of a sudden be charged $60. I had set money aside specifically for this transaction. However, Mint tends to read it as, hey Caitlyn, your spending went way up in June. But other than that, Mint is a really great user-friendly application. The last app is called You Need a Budget, or YNAB. After you sign up, you can go in and you can put different budget limits for different categories. Then you can go ahead and link up all your accounts again. When transactions are automatically imported in, you can go ahead and you can assign a different category to each transaction. And you can also review spending reports and trends. They do a whole analysis just like Mint does. But here's where it diverges. YNAB is very different from Mint because they utilize a philosophy that every dollar should be assigned a job. I really enjoy this approach because it really makes you actively think about your money and what you're using it towards. That way it's not necessarily just sitting in the bank and you don't know what it is. YNAB's going to ask you, well, do you want to use this money for paying off a loan, or is it an emergency fund? Where does the money go? Other budget programs tend to take the view of, all right, here's what you want and here's what you did. How does it stack up? It's a lot more passive. Pros for YNAB, they also use auto import. They also have an app that you can download on your phone so you can access your budget anywhere. And lastly, I think the thing that really separates it from everything else, again, is this active budgeting. You can even budget months advance in YNAB, which I think is something that you can't really do in a lot of other programs. Unfortunately, YNAB is not a free program. You can start with a free 34-day trial, and if you're a student, you can actually get the first year free. However, after that, it's either $12 a month or $84 for a year, which breaks down to about $7 a month. All 3 of these budgeting apps are really great. I don't think that you could say that one is necessarily better than the other. If you're completely new to budgeting and you're just trying it out and it's a little bit intimidating, maybe you want to go with Google Sheets. If you're a casual budgeter, maybe you can go into Mint and sign up for that program. If you want to really genuinely take a hold of your finances and start changing the way you're thinking about money, then I would try out YNAB. I hope this video provided a few more resources about budgeting. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and have a lovely day.